Hello there, Leo. Welcome to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina, and any placements in superb, sensational Leo, whether you're Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node energies. Once again, a warm welcome to this reading. We're going to be finding out at this point in time what are the incoming blessings for every area of your life. So, Spirit, Angels, Archangels, bless this reading. We pray you let us know through the cards what are the incoming money miracles, what are the windfalls of wealth that Leo is going to be manifesting in their life in the next couple of days and weeks. What are the manifestations of wealth, new job and career opportunities, blessings and promotions in Leo's work, whether Leo has a job, is salaried or is self-employed. Let us know through the cards. And of course, love. Who is Leo manifesting in love, whether it's new love or a reconciliation, depending on what Leo wants. Let us know through the cards and use me as an oracle to deliver good messages to Leo. Hope, health, healing of body, soul, and mind. Travel opportunities, spirituality. That's a lot. Travel opportunities, spirituality. How are things going to work out in Leo's life? And keep in mind, Leo, that this is, of course, a general reading. So take what applies to yourself, leave the rest for others. If you feel you need a more personal, accurate message from Spirit, I'm available for a private session. My email ID is occultguidancewithsabrina@gmail.com. It's mentioned in the description of this reading. It's also there in the bio or the introduction section. Along with it is my mobile number. Those of you who use WhatsApp, drop me a text on WhatsApp. Those of you prefer to send an email, send me an email to schedule a reading. Both ways work just as fine. And now what's the overall energy for Leo? What's at the bottom of the deck? We got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, gorgeous energy. There's an offer that's coming into you. See, she's riding this white horse. There's a cup in her hand. It's an offer of love. There's an offer of love that's making its way to you, Leo. Offer of love. It could be an offer for a job. It could be an offer in friendship. It could also someone coming to you with an apology, asking for your forgiveness for the way they treated you. It could be a friend who was rude with you. It could be a colleague who overstepped their boundaries. It could be a neighbor. It could be a neighbor who didn't treat you right. This person is coming back with an apology. Now, I'm just the messenger. They're returning. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. They're in your life. They haven't quite been acting like themselves, or there was some kind of an argument. They're returning with an apology. And for some of you, it's an offer that you just can't turn down. It could be in love. Someone's coming to you in love. It could also be some kind of offer that you're very emotionally connected to. So it could be a job that you're very emotional about. It could be an ex-employer. You really liked working in this place and now they're returning. But for most of you, it's not career related. It is for some. But by and large, for most of you, Leo, it would be love, friendship, relationships. I see healing in your relationships, especially if there was some kind of a fight, if some kind of a difference of opinion, I see a healing. So this person is coming. This person could be slightly younger than you in age. You could be manifesting them in love or as a friend. Gorgeous energies. Knight of Cups also talks about emotional contentment. Some of the Leos, you could be songwriters. You love poetry, you write songs, or you play an instrument really well. You're being told to do your hobby more because it makes you emotionally content. It gives you a sense of peace. It brings you a sense of calm. So please, by all means, get back to this. You had a love of art. You could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio anywhere in your charts, Leo. Even if you don't, you play the guitar or the piano really well, or you sing really well, or you're a musician, you're a poet, you write poetry. Get back to it. All right? Gorgeous. Now, what else have we here? There's been an overwhelming number of pentacle cards that talks about wealth manifesting in your life. We got the 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, lot of Pentacles energy, Leo. That talks about kind of, your manifestations of wealth, of a job coming true. Now, 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles, very interesting energy beside each other. And we have 5 and we have 10 here. Some of you are born on the 5th, the 14th, the 23rd of any month. All these dates add up to a 5, or you're a life path 5, Leo. You keep seeing 555 as the master angel number. You see it on your mobile phone as the time. You're seeing it on the clock. I saw it just now. I woke up at, I got up around this time in the morning and I saw 5 hours and 55 minutes, 555 on my mobile. That's the synchronicity. That's the symbolism that I'm talking about. So some of you are seeing 555 everywhere on a car's number plate. You go to, I don't know, you go to a a cafe shop, or you go to a restaurant, or you go to the grocery, you go to buy groceries and it's the price of an item you like. It's a double confirmation that change is on its way. Change in which regard? Change with regard to your finances. Now 5, and the opposite of 5 is 10. 5 into 2 equals to 10. That, what does that say? It says that any 5 of Pentacles talks about the loss of a job, the loss of a home. Some of you have lost your home, you had a loan and you couldn't pay off the mortgage, or you lost your inheritance, you lost a job you liked, you lost income. 5 of Pentacles talks about lost money, lost property, a lost home, anything material that is lost, especially money, a job, a home. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Whatever you lost is going to come back to you 2 times as much, because 5 into 2 equals to 10. 10 is the double of 5. So anything you lost comes back to you 2 times more. You lost your job, you're going to get a job that pays you more. Amen to that. Some of you have recently lost your job, or you lost, maybe you were on a contract, and your contract wasn't renewed, or you were in a job and your organization kind of had layoffs, and your organization wasn't profitable anymore, so they had to let go of people. Either which way, you're being told anything you lost is going to come back to you 10 times more in the next 3 weeks. 3 of Wands, 1, 2, 3. In tarot timing, Wands means weeks. In the next 3 weeks, it's going to manifest. So you lost a job, you're going to get a job that pays you 2 times as much, or it's going to be 2 times more pleasant to work in this job. But for many of you, it's going to be a job that pays you twice as much. For many of you, it's going to be your business hasn't been doing too well. You had to shut down a business. You're going to start this new business that has a revenue, that has profits, that has income 2 times what your previous business used to make. You lost a home, you'll get a home that's twice as nice. That's the energy. So anything you lost financially, be it a job, be it money, someone swindled you out of money, someone scammed you, they're going to have to pay you back twice as much with interest. So I see that. Anything you lost that you really wanted, you really liked, especially financially, is going to return to you 10 times more. 10 times more, Leo. That is the blessing of spirit. Gorgeous energies. And I see you entering a bounty of wealth. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Those Leos who are single women. Even if you're a single man. I see a woman here, so I'm saying a woman, right? You can also be a man and be in the 9 of Pentacles energy. Those Leo who are single women, coming into a period of financial abundance, especially for those who've lived paycheck to paycheck. So you have a lot of debt. You've taken a lot of debt. There's a lot of mortgage you have, or you have a lot of debt, credit card debt and loans, and kind of that's why you're living paycheck to paycheck, because you're paying off those debts. I see you being financially independent. Financial independence constitutes being debt free. You're going to pay off all your loans, especially by the end of this year. I'll tell you why. We have the 9 of Pentacles. The number 9 in numerology, in tarot, is all about endings. All right, it's about an ending. So I see very clearly you're going to end this energy of living paycheck to paycheck by the end of this year, because 2025, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 adds up to a 9. And 9 is all about endings. It's the energy of Mars in numerology. So by the end of this year, I see you, clearing out a lot of the old negative energies and thought process and beliefs financially, career-wise. And the next year, I see you truly entering into your power. And let me tell you, changing one's financial energies is no child's play. It takes a long time, because we have a lot of belief systems as well that are put into us from our childhood that kind of stop us from manifesting the wealth that we truly deserve. So 9 of Pentacles, by the end of the year, I see a lot of, for some of you, it's going to start as soon as I do this, as soon as you see this reading, whenever it is. I see you clearing out a lot of your debts. I see you entering more prosperity than ever. How? See, she's standing on her own 2 legs by becoming financially independent, getting that job, making those investments, doing those savings. And let me tell you, the goal of spirit is for you to be like this. She's got a home of her own. She's in her garden or in her backyard. She's doing some kind of farming. Some of you could like gardening, or you like the idea of a townhouse with a farm. You're going to have that. Your home is going to be the way you want it to be. It's going to be where you want it to be, and it's going to be beautiful. All right? So if you're a woman and you're on a single income, you have no one to support you, don't think you're alone. Can you see the bird on top of her hat? I keep saying birds are messengers from spirit. Birds represent spirit. You have spirit with you. She's not alone. She has this beautiful bird who's with her. A representation of spirit that we are there with you. Keep living your truth. We're there to support you. So if you're single and on a single income and you like to be single, let me tell you, you're going to be taken care of, because no one enters relationships for financial security. Not anymore. It's 2025. And those of you who want a relationship, who are dating, looking to date, looking to go from single to double like this, 2 people with a beautiful child, I see that happening too. Many of you are going to marry wealthy, King of Pentacles. I see Taurus energy. You could be manifesting a man or a woman who has Taurus energies. Of course, this is King of Pentacles is a Taurus man. It doesn't matter, because King of Pentacles is an energy and not a gender. Many of the Leo, men or women, you're going to marry wealthy. Someone who's at the top of the game. If they're in a job, in a career, they're in a senior position, they earn well, holding the pentacles, they dress well. By most of the situations, they will be having their own home, or they paid off their mortgage. They can provide a lot for you, a lot of security, a lot of comfort. That kind of energy I see you manifesting. Gorgeous. 10 of Pentacles. Also, in some situations, you are like the sole breadwinner. You know the sole breadwinner? Whether you're a Leo man or a woman, and the entire financial load and burden of the family was on your back. Now, I know burden is a negative word. Keep in mind, I am not a native English speaker, so at times there may be certain words that, you need to take it, in context of what I've said. But what I mean is that the entire responsibility of the household's finances, buying, paying the rent, the groceries, et al. Was on you. I see that energy changing. So either your partner or your love interest was out of work, or they didn't have a job, or the business wasn't doing too well. 10 of Pentacles talks about every member of the family holding their own, being independent. All right? Every member, especially those who are of working age. I'll tell you why. See, we have this old woman who's an old mother. She's sitting down. Why? Because she can't work. She's in her 70s or 80s. And we have this little child who's being carried. Both these 2 adults are standing on their own 2 feet. That's why they say it. You need to stand on your own 2 feet. Fend for yourself. So if there's someone in your home of working age, that is the age of 18, 19, 20 and above, and somehow they're not working, they don't have an income, they don't add to the family's income, whether it's your love interest, your grown-up adult children, maybe they still live with you. And let me tell you, it's still, I know in our culture, it's said that children should leave by the time they're 18 and 20. Even right now in my culture, children leave, they go away to college, whatever it is, but it's still a blessing to have your children. You need to acknowledge that as well. You can disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I see your adult grown-up children getting jobs, Knight of Pentacles. You could have a grown-up boy at home, and he still depends on you. He could be 20, 25, I'm hearing clearly. Still depends on you for money. He's going to get a job. He's going to get into an internship. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. He or this adult grown-up girl, they're going to get jobs. They are young adults. They're going to get jobs. It's going to be their first job. They're going to be happily and gainfully employed, and they're going to take care of their own expenses. They're going to take care of their own expenses. They're going to become financially independent, and you've done a good job. At times you're sitting there looking at them and wondering, did I do a good job? Did I do anything wrong? Why aren't they independent as yet? The time has come for them to be independent, and you've done a great job. So I see every member of your family earning well, adding to the family's kitty, taking care of their own expenses, and that's going to take the load off your back, Leo. That's what I'm seeing. I also see you moving, 6 of Swords, moving away. Moving away, 6 of Swords. In the next 6 weeks, some of you are relocating, so pack your bags. If it's a planned relocation, that's great. If it's unplanned, it's going to be pleasant. You're moving to a better place, because 6 of Swords talks about going to a better place. And some of you, this move is going to be very beneficial for a member of your family. Maybe not for you, but for a member of your family. I see an old woman. It could be for your parents. Their health is going to be better. There's better hospitals. There's better medical aid. There's a better scenery wherever you're going. It could be for your children, right? It could be for your children who need that. So this move is going to be good for you. It's going to be better than what you're doing currently. It's also going to benefit the rest of your family. Gorgeous energies. We're done with tarot. Let's have a look at your oracle messages. I'm using the Birds Wisdom Oracle deck because, like I already told you, I truly believe birds are used by spirit to give us messages, Leo. And let's take a message from the Moonology Oracle deck. Beautiful moon, what's the message for Leo? I said that we have full moon in Cancer. We are in Cancer season as I speak. So we're mid-July. Some of you could be a cusp between Leo and Cancer. That is, you're born between, say, the 17th 17th of July to about the 23rd, 24th of July, then you're like a kind of a cusp between Leo and Cancer. Then it's a double confirmation for you. Also, unfortunately, someone in your life could be dealing or battling with cancer. It's a battle with cancer, the disease of cancer, and I'll keep your situation in my prayer, but I know Spirit has given me this message that it's going to be healed. A personal issue reaches resolution. This is going to heal. This situation is going to heal. It's going to get better. And that's why this shift, Six of Swords, it could be better for the person's health to be out of this situation. You could have a Cancerian in your life, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. If there were problems with them, I see it getting ironed out. There's a situation or an issue with them, it's going to be resolved. All right? Again, the crab talks about your home. Some of you don't want to live in that home, or you want to live in another place, that is going to get resolved. Any issue pertaining to home, family members, and health is going to go well. Especially if the health issue was cancer or an autoimmune disease, you're going to have victory in that. And the last message we have of the hen and the rooster. Of course, it talks about love. It also talks about equal partnership, each one playing their own role, supporting each other, complementing each other's skills, and creating a power couple. Hen and rooster, renewal, vitality, taking responsibility for yourself and for your life. That's exactly what I said. People who've been depending on you, they need to take responsibility for their life, become independent. Whether it's brothers and sisters who keep asking you for money, a love interest who's, between jobs, adult children, there's too much on you, Leo. And I see others taking responsibility and you having those boundaries to allow them to become independent. Love and light, take my readings with a pinch of salt. At times I speak without a filter. It's direct from Spirit. So at times it could be a little cutting, but I mean it in the best possible, I mean it in your best interest, Leo. And I have the best possible wishes for you. If the reading has resonated, remember to give it a thumbs up or a like. And do remember to subscribe to this channel of mine, Occult Guidance with Sabrina, Leo. Do take care. Love and light. You will always be remembered in my prayers.